Snoop Dogg gets hilariously real about whether he'd watch Chiefs game with Taylor Swift. The Pittsburgh Steelers are one of the NFL's most iconic franchises, with a fan base that's second to none, including one rap legend. Yes, Snoop Dogg is a huge fan of the team, which, along with the New England Patriots, owns the most Super Bowl titles in NFL history, with 6. Snoop, of course, hails from Southern California. So how exactly did he come to root for a team from Western Pennsylvania? Well, in the 70s, you got to understand there was only so many teams that was really dominating, and the Steelers was one of those teams that represented what I felt like, he told Today, at the October 6th Sunday Night Football game between the Steelers and Dallas Cowboys at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium for a segment that aired October 7. Expand article logo, continue reading, and it just felt like a team I could get behind, and I never stopped loving them. As far as musical artists rooting on NFL teams, no one is more under the microscope right now than Taylor Swift, who generates headlines whenever she turns out to watch boyfriend Travis Kelce and the Kansas City Chiefs play. The Chiefs and Steelers will meet on Christmas Day in Pittsburgh. Will Snoop invite the blank space singer to watch the game with him? No, that ain't happening, he said. When it comes to a Steelers game, it's us or nobody, he added. We don't side with nobody else. Snoop adores the Steelers, the way fans adored Snoop after he landed a gig as a commentator during the 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris, where he also served as a superfan after carrying the torch. Probably the highlight of Paris was the torch. To be able to represent peace in that moment, that meant the world to me, he said. Snoop, who was last on the Steelers' home field during a September 2009 game, got into the spirit of game day by hitting the team store. I want business to keep booming in here, he said. I just went in there looking, and all of a sudden, it started looking good. Once I knew it was on the Steelers tab, I really had a good time, he jokingly added. When he wasn't shopping, Snoop made the most of his time by taking selfies with fans before he led the terrible towel twirl before the game kicked off, a tradition where one special guest leads the crowd by twirling the iconic towel that fans wave in games. Snoop was honored to be part of the tradition. It symbolizes unity. It symbolizes what we're about, the Steel City. It's been a part of our culture since we've been doing this, he said. Snoop led the way. But he couldn't lead the Steelers to victory, as the Cowboys rallied to win 2017, moving each team to 3-2 on the season.